Hello, hello YouTube! Welcome to Total War Arena. So, today, I'm going to be showing you some Hannibal footage. I know I'm jumping in this hype train a little bit late, but I think in the game that I played, I am running Tier 2 Mercenary Spears, which is an infantry unit, hoplite unit. They have different abilities. My commander has different abilities. I'll be able to explain it all. I have all the commanders unlocked and everything. So I've been playing this game for a bit, obviously, by my level 29. Alright. Anyway, I'm not going to jump into battle. Instead, I'm going to show you all replay because I tried to record a video and live, and I mostly just sat there and, shut up, trying to focus on what everything was going on. So, I am playing, let me turn down to half speed. Alright, so this is Total War Arena. It's free to play. I have it on slow motion right now. I can do this because it's a replay. Have it in slow motion. There are different kinds of units. There's tiers in this game. So I am level 2, tier 2. As you can see, some of my allies and some of my opponents are only tier 1. Granted, there are some tier 2s here, so I slightly have an advantage depending on who I go up against. These are my units. They all have different abilities. Right now, Hannibal's using Force Marched, which gives me movement speed. It has a lot of minuses, but it's really only used for movement speed. I have these whetstones equipped, which I don't think it will show you, and yes, they're literally called whetstones. Anyway, they gave me like 75% or piercing and shit. So, anyway, so this is something that I found out in one of my higher tier games, like a tier 4, when a Leonidas player, or Leonidas as it's pronounced in this game, because, why not? It showed me a trick, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's overpowered. There are also these little tower things, where if you cap them, give you a huge line of sight range. I don't think my teammates cap any. Anyway, I see some opponents, there's level 1 Roman swords, and they just threw javelins at my face. So I just go in hoplite phalanx. And you ready? Are you ready? And push up, and destroy it, and back up, and you'll see me do this over and over and over again. Here, I don't exactly get the best phalanx, because these guys end up pulling through, but still does a massive amount of damage to them. Anyway, my guys start losing morale here. That's the white bar. Blue is my actual units. Anyway, I start losing right here a lot of my morale, because I try to get around them in Force March, and these guys get a rear charge on me. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, well, what can I do here? My teammate ends up helping me from mid. I mean, probably should have gone up here, but I can understand why he wouldn't want to. Anyway, I just start pushing up and just start destroying swordsmen. And mind you, these are 2 players. These are 2 distinct players. They're not bots. They're actual people, as you can see by these nice names. No. Anyway, so my guys have suffered surprisingly little damage, considering on how many fucking archers are firing at me. That's besides the point. Anyway, I destroy like 2 units of swords here, destroy like 3 units of swords here. Granted, a lot of help from my teammate, but I think he was mostly just a meat shield for this. I don't know, I'd have to watch this back and then be like, oh yeah, my units did this. Anyway, so the premise of this game is either kill all enemies or capture these little base things. If you capture their base, then you win. And if they capture your base, you lose. Brace. Yes, totally. I mean, these guys get a pretty nice rear charge on me. Didn't notice at the time. But I remember clicking an attack order on them, and that is why you do not run Cav into Spearmen. And this unit over here gets absolutely destroyed by archers. They can't catch him, so, I decided to pull back to try to help this fight, so that they can't get to the archers back here. Sorry, I keep pressing space a lot. That's what this is. I do this a lot in battle, so it's really... I mean, it's a good habit, but it's probably really bad for recording. Anyway, I'm top of my team here. They are trying to clean up the fight from up here against enemy spears. Cav gets in behind, starts doing some work. So I'm like, okay, what can I really do here? I see that there are a couple enemies back here that have pulled back from this flank. There are certain designated spawns. It doesn't show you, but in the loading in screen. But you know, people have different places to spawn. Anyway, I decided to go into force march here. Lowers my morale, but I figure that I'm not going to get engaged anytime soon because these tribesmen are chasing off these archers and actually surprisingly catching them because they have a special ability right here called Harass. Pretty much a charge ability. It lasts for 2 seconds, but it's a really good charge ability, as you can see here. White bar equals them routing. I don't know if I explained this. I explained it my last try at this, my live recording. White bar is morale. This red bar, my teammate's blue bar, are HP. How much HP they have left. Anyway, I am flanking behind here. Can I actually draw on the map? No, I cannot, but I can certainly go over there, apparently. Anyway, I decided to try to cut off these archers over here, but then it's just not working out, so I decided to just help the cav that's pinned down these archers up here. You know, attempt to at least do something about that fight. I see people over here, and I'm wondering whether or not he's AFK at this point, because he hasn't moved a muscle. So I'm like, okay, what if I push up? And I see him moving his jabs, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want any of that. Javelins are ranged units, and they hurt quite a bit. Yeah, this guy was a noob. I didn't realize at the time. That guy's a noob. I feel bad. Anyway. Javelins hurt at really close range, but they're outranged by archers, which can shred them before they get their javelins off. Fun fact. So I moved these guys into the forest. If I move them into the forest far enough back, like roughly about here, he's not able to see me. Even though he's technically in range, he's not able to see me because he's not far enough into the forest in order to see me. Which is really beneficial for me. As you can see, those are modifiers for the thing. Anyway, so I see him going off to the side here, so I'm like, what is he doing? So I just click an attack order, go into phalanx, and this is what happens when you match level tier 2 players who know about this trick versus level 1. Here I'm a bit late, they actually get a charge off, and I'm like, well shit, because microing over here. So I end up getting a little bit out of formation, but even still, you can just see the amount of damage that I can do to them over a long period of time. They try to heavy infantry charge out. At this point, my allied javelins, which are pretty shit in melee, but he won the rear flank penalty, so I mean, I guess I can kind of understand that. So I get out of phalanx in order to not murder him. These guys are just cleaning up the fight over here at this point. Also, why I click space is so you can see my guys in the forest. Our guys get caught right here, but there's nothing much I can do about it. I mean, I can send this unit, and even with 3 units, you can see my lack of micro, because I'm just like looking here, and I'm like, okay, I went back into phalanx trying to finish this fight up, which, as you can see, worked a lot. And then just moved back into the fight. I'm microing my phalanx, which is why it's taking so long for me to realize, oh shit, those guys were sitting there for a while. Anyway, our allied javelins destroy them right there. I don't know if I explained to you, but each general has their own specific abilities. That guy hit me with a Vici, I think it's called, and it gave me extra melee attack and I think melee defense. Anyway, I was top of my team. The Germanicus player on the enemy team was top of his. That's the amount of stuff I got from it. It doesn't actually show me a leaderboard. I guess it's just, yeah, I guess it just goes down the line here. Yeah, seemingly it just goes down the line here. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today, and yeah, see you in the next one.